What's up, guys? It's Jay, MorninAfterKill, and today I'm gonna give you guys something that I haven't given you in a hot ass minute. No. I'm not giving you just a tip. Get your mind out the gutter, you filthy motherfucker. Today I wanted to sit back, chill, hang out, give you guys a little bit of a story time. Because this weekend, my son, he came over, we hung out for a bit, and it was nice, right? It was nice when he comes over, we hang out, I show him some of my newer shoe cops, because he's into shoes, and we bond over the shoes, and he takes a look, and he pulls them out the box, and he goes ahead, and if I haven't put them on my foot, he does the same thing I do, and it just smells the leather on the brand new shoes. It's intoxicating. And we chill, we watch some movies, maybe we hit up the park or go to the gym to play some basketball. This week, we ended up going to the gym instead of the park because, well, it was literally Satan's asshole out here all weekend long, reaching in the triple digits. I'm not even joking about that, triple fucking digits on the thermometer outside. It's just the absolute worst. But I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a story time here today and share with you a little bit of an anecdote from this weekend, because if you've been following my channel for a while, or maybe you watched my Road to 30 life story, I talk about it a lot. Now, I grew up in a really shitty area, and I've done a lot of just awful things in my life because of it. I've seen a side of the world that not a lot of people get to see. Maybe I should say that I've seen and lived a life that a lot of people don't want to see, or maybe they just can't see it. I don't know, maybe it's a little bit of a both, but the area that I'm from, outsiders in the world, they turn a blind eye to. They purposely avoid these areas. I mean, for a good reason. Anyone that's lived in the hood can tell you, though, cities, states, government, they kind of barricade you in your own city. I mean, there's public transportation to get around anywhere you need to go, but they build highways and large thoroughfares around the hood so that people that don't live in these areas can get to where they're going without actually having to drive through the city. So a lot of the shit, that's commonplace I've seen growing up out around the way, you don't really see it in suburban American life. And this is one of the reasons I didn't want my son growing up out on the block, right? Because it's two totally different sides of the coins. And when I go out there and I hang out with people and I say some of the shit that I do, and people look at me, they're like, where the fuck are you from, man? But, when you hear somebody say shit like, man, you just ain't about that life, those people just typically aren't lying to you. You literally aren't about that life and don't know about that life. And I don't want my son knowing about that life. And even though my boy, he's a young boy. He's 13 years old. He thinks he's the big, bad, tough guy. He doesn't take shit from his friends from school. And people generally don't fuck with him out where he's from. He's still very much ain't about that life. And I'm happy that he's not about that life, right? But he got a small taste about that life and just what it's about. When we was at the gym on Friday, we were hanging out, maxing, relaxing, all cool, shooting some b-ball out by the school with a couple of guys who were up to no... This is literally happening. I'm not even joking. There's a couple of guys who were up to no good, and they started making trouble in my neighborhood. I'm serious, but no, seriously, we were out there hanging out, shooting some baskets, and a group of like 3 or 4 kids just came storming into the basketball courts, rowdy as fuck, rabba. Y'all motherfuckers know exactly what I'm talking about. They went on the other side of the courts, and he was chilling, they were playing around, probably 2 or 3 courts over. And And I can't help this, right? But growing up where I'm from, I'm always constantly, like, keeping an eye on my surroundings and everything that's going on around me. And it's just a habit, in case if somebody wants to try to come up and act a fool, right? And it's even annoying to my girlfriend, because I don't really make eye contact when I'm just standing outside talking to her. I'm actually, like, looking off in the distance to see if I see a car riding down the street that I'm not familiar with, that's not, like, you know, normally in the area. You know, I get on high alert, like a dog. When you see a dog get on high alert, the ears go up and they get the little line of hair going out her back. I'm like, something's uncomfortable in my area. Yeah, because like I said earlier, you're just not used to random people driving through the area, people that you're not used to seeing on a daily basis in your area. So, you know, I'm always on high alert for shit like that. When I see something off, you know, you get on your shit, right? Anyway, I saw this shit coming from a mile away, right? They're all over there on their side of the basketball court, hanging out, and they're all grouped up, and they're talking to each other. They're not shooting baskets at this time. They're just dribbling the ball, and they're off in the corner talking by themselves. And I see it. 3 of them come walking up, rattier than a motherfucker. They run over to my son, and they grab the rebound on his ball that he brought with us to the gym, right? And they start passing it around to each other, and the one kid's all up on him, trying to get him to play a one-on-one, and, you know, they're passing the ball around faster than a motherfucker, being loud, generally disruptive as fuck, right? And at first, I thought they was gonna try to take his ball and go play somewhere else on the court, thinking I'm not gonna say some shit about that. I'll come over there and crack your fucking skull, man. But it reminded me of the same shit that we used to do back in the day, right? You show up at the basketball court, 3 or 4 deep, pretend to be mad chill, you have some fun, and eventually, someone's gonna get their backpack ran through when someone pretends to be tired, they sit down on the sideline, or they pretend to tie their shoe, and, you know, they start going through people's belongings and trying to find anything that they could take of value. Like these motherfuckers think I was born yesterday on this shit. And I'm watching, like I said, to make sure that they don't try to run off with my boy's ball. And out the corner of my eye, I see one of them go ahead and take a breather. He's like doing the fake. Motherfucker, you're like 17, 18 years old, 6'1", like 120 pounds soaking wet. You are not tired from running around with my son for 4 fucking minutes on the basketball court, motherfucker. I know that motherfucker can play basketball for 3-4 hours straight without getting winded. Come on, son. Get out of here with that shit. But yeah, he's over there on the sidelines and he's huffing and puffing and he looks down and he starts to pretend to tie his shoes, right? Boom! I got you, motherfucker. I see what you're doing. He starts patting down my son's backpack. You're probably looking for, like, the outline of a phone or maybe the rustle of some money, because that's, you know, it's an easy snatch and grab. Get the fuck out of there. Ain't nobody gonna see it, right? I'm on you, motherfucker. I am on you like white on fucking rice. Please. Believe that. And I see him about to grab the front zipper. I just stand over. I'm like, yo! The fuck, man? Step the fuck off, that shit ain't yours. And he looks up at me with these, like, puppy dog eyes. Like, you know, that whole deer in the headlight look. Like, and he goes, oh, my bad. I thought this was my... Bullshit, motherfucker, you ain't bring a bag. I just seen you walk into the gym without a goddamn bag. Get the fuck out of here. And the gym was closing, like, 15 minutes later, too, and I seen them on the other side of the court, and you know when somebody's giving you that stink eye, right? And the one kid's looking at me at the corner of his eye, and they're eyeing it up when my son pulls his bag, and he starts to unzip it, and he's pulling everything out of his bag, because my son, you know, he didn't see me yell at this kid. He's over there playing basketball and shit. He didn't know what was going on at the time. And my son, he starts pulling shit out of his backpack. He's got his Kyrie Irving shoes, and, you know, he's about to switch them out for his Sauconys because he doesn't want to wear his basketball shoes out on the, you know, concrete because he doesn't want to fuck up the traction. I get it, right? But I was like, yo, nah, man, nah. And he's like, what? I was like, do me a favor, just I'll explain it later, right? Just keep your Kyries on give me anything in your bag that's worth money right now. Give me your phone, any money you got. Just trust me, man. Just give it to me and put it in my pocket. I'm not gonna fuck with your phone. And my son's the type of kid that won't give up his phone for a goddamn thing, right? Like, he goes through and it's fucking password protected and shit. And if I want to see something on his phone, he actually holds it for me. He won't let me hold it in his hand. But he saw the seriousness on my face and he heard it in my voice. And I was like, yo, no. Give me that shit, because those boys, I'm telling you, I seen it when they was watching him pull all the shit out of his bag. They were setting him up for a snatch and grab on the bag. As soon as we walk out that gym, they was gonna grab that shit, hop on the motherfucking train, and head on out, probably like 2-3 towns over, never to be seen again, right? And I made sure that they saw me grab all the valuables out his backpack. I made, you got an eye contact, establish the dominance. As I'm grabbing that shit, I'm fucking pulling out my money and shit. I'm putting it in my pocket. I'm like, what's up, man? You want to come try me? And I told my boy, though, just sit back, wait, because I don't want any confrontation. I'm trying to avoid as much confrontation as possible, but like I said, I will crack some fucking skulls if I have to. I don't want to have to beat the shit out of a couple kids, but I mean, if y'all motherfuckers are gonna try to jack me and my boy as we leave the gym, I will fuck you up, man. That's my son. That is my lifeblood, man. I will whoop the living shit out you till yo people cannot recognize your face no more. I swear, man. So I told my boy, I was like, look, man, let's just avoid confrontation. And we're gonna walk out when the gym closes in like 10-15 minutes so that there's mad people out front. And if they're gonna try some shit, it's not gonna get as bad as it could. You know what I mean? I'll be cracking some skulls, but I'm not gonna get carried away to where I'm gonna fuck you up repeatedly until the cops come. But yeah, as we're walking out of the gym a couple minutes later, right? And the kids realize that they ain't gonna be able to snatch and grab anything today, right? The one of them walks up and he's like, yo, y'all gonna be here tomorrow? You wanna play some ball? Blah, blah, blah. You know the spiel, right? He's just setting it up for tomorrow and see if we're gonna be around. I was like, maybe. We ain't from around here, though. We might be back. We might not be. And he looks and he's like, oh, that's cool. Where are you from, man? I looked straight at him. I looked at him. I was like, Trenton, bruh. We're from Trenton. As soon as I said that shit, right then, right there, this motherfucker was like, damn, alright. He damn sure knew I was about that life. And that motherfucker wasn't gonna get that shit off on me. So, my name is Jay. MorninAfterKill. I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. If you could leave a thumbs up on the video, I'd highly appreciate it because it gives me motivation to make more videos for y'all motherfuckers and watching my motherfucking videos. I just wanted to share a little bit of a funny ass story time from this weekend with these dumbass kids trying to run a hustle. It's as old as the Pope, man. As old as the Pope. And I know what they were thinking, right? Yeah, you got me and my son out there. We're both in some expensive Jordans. You got $100 Nike backpack. Probably have some cash, a few phones on it. Something easy to set up a snatch and grab. Maybe try to even jump us out front for our shit. Yeah, we look like a couple of easy marks out there. But like I said, man, looks can be deceiving. That kid's just lucky. I got way too much to lose in life these days. Over whooping his ass for somebody to try to set me up. But please believe, though, if that kid would have touched me or my son personally, them kids would have been in for the ass whooping other life if they did try that. Please believe that, though. So, like I said, my name's Jay. MorninAfterKill. I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. I'm gonna see y'all motherfuckers later.